Hello again, my name is Chris. Today I'm going to show you some basic focusing techniques on the Canon T6i. There's many different Canon models, but the interface is relatively the same for each model. The only difference is the buttons are just in different places, but it basically functions the same way on each model of Canon cameras. So basically the first thing you need to know is that each lens has autofocus and manual focus. So the first thing is autofocus. What this is it creates a box. Oh, I forgot my T6i's touchscreen. Look at that. So you basically put the box over anything you want in focus, hold the shutter button in halfway, and it will focus in. You'll know it when the box turns green, or it will make a beep. I think I have my beep turned off, but you know, man, that's so cool. This is touchscreen. Put your box over whatever you want to focus, hold your shutter button down halfway, and there you go. That's pretty much how you focus in autofocus. A lot of people like more control and they use manual focus. And what you do is you use your focus ring on whatever lens you have. I'll make it sort of out of focus so you can sort of see how this works. You can use these zoom buttons right here. There's zoom in and zoom out to, let's say I want to focus in. I've got a little UK koozie up here. Let's focus in on that. So we're going to zoom in on it, maybe 2 times, and focus in right on it. Don't go too far because it'll get blurry. Don't, be too focused out or it'll be blurry as well. You want to be right perfectly focused in on it. Eventually you'll be able to zoom back out to your live view. Some cameras have zebra marks within the menu settings. The T6i doesn't. You can install Magic Lantern on some Canon cameras, and that will give you an option for zebra marks. And basically what those are highlighted edges for whatever in frame is in focus. And that can be very useful as well. Sometimes instead of using these zoom buttons here, people will just sort of, and I've done this in the past, just actually zoom in on an object. I've got my DVDs there. Sorry there's nothing too interesting here to look at, by the way, but sometimes people will zoom in, set focus, and zoom out on the lens. And that can work, but sometimes some lenses are a little loose, and when you zoom back out, it will sort of mess with the focus a little bit. So the best way to avoid that would be to just use these zoom in and out features. So focus, and return back to live view. Another way to get a more accurate focus is to use a external monitor, like this one here. And that basically makes your LCD screen bigger. A lot of times you're looking at, this LCD screen is like 1.5 inches by 3 inches, relatively. And sometimes when you're looking at it, something looks in focus, but when you put it on your computer and you blow it up, you realize that, parts of it are not. And that can be kind of a bummer. So you can use a larger LCD external monitor to gauge your focus a little better, because it's blown up just a little more than the LCD. So that's sort of a basic overview of focusing techniques. Subscribe for more tutorials, and have fun, guys. Later.